Hello, I'm Wilko. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get into it. We've got to focus on a few, let's just say problematic characters we have this season. Nana days. Why not start with Holly? All you really need to know about Holly is that she's got some holy water on hand and she's got hair long enough to be the real-life Rapunzel, which is something she'd actually like to be full-time.
Rapunzel was one of my favorite ones.
I guess you also need to know that she's been married twice before. One was a 2-month thing, so she definitely knows about marriages. And the other one was like 12 hours?
Well, we had it annulled, so what, like 12 hours maybe at the most?
No shade on anyone who gets divorced, but 12 hours? How long had you been going out before the 12-hour marriage? All right, so she's met Wayne from South Africa. He's a plumber. They're both Jehovah's Witness, so they met on a Jehovah's Witness dating site. And the plus is in this relationship, at least they've already met each other. In fact, within 3 days of them meeting the first time, he proposed. Perfect for TLC. In fact, when a proposal happens within 3 days anywhere in the world, TLC are instantly notified.
I proposed to her in front of the waterfall.
And what is a Rapunzel meant to do when her Prince Charming proposes to her within 72 hours?
I ran away.
Normally with the real-life Rapunzel, he would have had to climb up the hair and there's not really anywhere she could go, so... And like all the relationships on these shows, it definitely makes sense. Look, I can sit here and throw stones all I want, but I also think I would be allergic to Utah.
I'm allergic to Utah.
BT dubs, they've been waiting to have sex.
We're going to give honeymoon a new name, baby.
Oh, a new name. I wonder what we could call it. Sexcation. No. I'll get some butcher's paper. You come back to me. I'll get some more. Sexcation is the only one I've got at the moment. There is a problem though. Mum is moving over there to chaperone them to make sure there's absolutely none of this sexcation funny business before the sexcation begins. In fact, she's going to be there for 3 months.
We'll have a chaperone. We'll have someone else there.
Holly doesn't know this, but when I get married, Holly's mom needs to leave.
Even though the South African plumber is definitely backed up and he really should tend to that himself, he has to delay the kiss because of the puke breath.
Don't kiss me, I'm puking. I'm like, not that I want to kiss Holly's puking all, but yeah, I would like to have had a kiss from Holly seeing her for the first time in 7 months.
Also because Mum is watching in the background at all times.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
All right.
And she will be for the foreseeable future. He's also not happy with how short her dress is. The South African plumber is giving me some uber possessive vibes. I'm not sure what to make of Julio, Julio and Kirsten. Really struggle saying the name Kirsten. Anyway, they're both so pretty. I'm surprised they couldn't find people in their own country. But anyway, here we are. Welcome to the 90-day family. He has lived over there, which is good, even though he can't speak a lick of the language, and I don't know how he's going to get his mouth around it. And the only thing that has really struck me about their story so far is this bit.
Where's the thing with the guy with the thing in his hand?
The guy with the thing in his hand? The Statue of Liberty?
Oh, Kirsten, you got to be really careful in New York when you say, where's the guy with the thing in his hand? Yeah, because there's just a lot of random guys with things in their hand at any moment. Yeah, g'day. I don't have anything in my hand right now, but I probably could if you wanted to. Oh, I say that was the only thing, but I really do want to know what a porn star martini is.
Can I have a porn star martini?
Is it just a martini, but instead of olives, it has like, I don't know, testicles? An adult film star's testicles in the martini. Oh, delicious. Salty. I am perplexed by Armando and Kenny. It is a love that is spanning an age gap. 160, 134, both gay. And Kenny wants to move to Mexico City, even though he doesn't speak the language. But he just wants to do it, because he wants to be free. Either that or he's having some sort of 3-quarter life crisis. So far in the trial move, they're just having an extended holiday down there. The gays have a kinky new game for each other.
You're going to go in there alone and see if you can do it.
You go to the shops and you try and get everything we need. And language barrier aside, that's a game that my partner and I used to play with each other and I would fail at all times. Why would I always forget things? Anyway, Armando is trying to make a point and Kenny has to do it all by himself considering this is not like shopping at home, mate.
Salt, pepper, salt and pepper.
No.
Oh, and it doesn't matter about salt, Kenny. You can walk away from that stand. You can get enough salt from your husband, who's salty enough for every meal that you'll ever have in Mexico City. Oh, and by the way, he went there without even a translation app on his phone, confident that Armando was going to do all the shopping for him.
Vamos, Kenny. Despierta por ti mismo.
Yeah, what they said. Let's talk about TJ. He's in India, and stick with me, this might sound like it's a familiar story. He manifested Kimberly. That's right. He screenshotted a picture of her from some sort of dating app.
I just took a screenshot of Kimberly's profile picture. And she texted me the next day.
She was his. I didn't know that's all we had to do. Wait, let me find a picture of somebody I'm going to manifest. I'm going to manifest somebody now. Okay, all right. Let me find this. Where's a good... Yeah, why not? Let's just do this. Okay, I'm just going to screenshot this and I'm going to manifest it. Oh my God, that's so exciting. This means that like tomorrow, Callum Scott will be mine. And because things are moving so quickly, he's already proposed. In fact, he did it via a text message, which didn't seem to fly so well with Kimberly. Anywho.
I wanted to propose her.
In a text message. I told him straight up, that's not a real proposal.
And we've got ourselves another move to India and get married situations. That sounds a little bit familiar. Where have I heard this one before?
Not to worry about it.
And TJ, just like Rishi, well, he's keeping secrets.
My family expects for Kimberly to be like a traditional wife in India. But I'm not telling everything to Kimberly. Right now, the priority is just like get married first. All other things can be talked later on.
Yeah, why would you tell her what she needs to know to make informed decisions about her life? No. No. Trap her in a marriage and then sort everything out later. That's gonna go real swell. Sweet baby angel, you know how we always hear and we discuss a lot these witchy girls? Well, now we've got one. Kimberly.
I am clairvoyant. I am able to see energies. I am clairaudient. I can hear messages.
On her end of the manifestation, she dreamed of him because probably he was manifesting her. And then her spirit guides were like, hey, you know that dream you had? Turns out that you're going to be with him forever. Yes way. Yeah, it's crazy. It's happening. Many times on these shows, we know it's definitely not going to work. It's a trap. This one is certainly going down the gurgler fast because in India, cooking with onion and garlic are no-no. And it turns out Kimberly, Italian.
I can cook garlic and onions.
You know the reason why we don't cook onion and garlic.
According to some Hindus, garlic and onions are very pungent.
How is she going to cook her sauce? Like having a sauce which includes onion and garlic is an Italian superpower.
I will take care of it. Don't be bothered about that. Don't lose your temper.
Come on, this is full deja vu.
What is it?
A deja vu is usually a glitch in the matrix.
There is certainly a glitch in the matrix. White woman doesn't want to change her life for a man in India or move into his family's home and live in their ways and culture. Indian man is withholding information and actually, no, he's just lying. We've been here before, right? Or am I totally going insane? 90-day fiancé.
Smells bad. I haven't even pooped yet.
Yeah. They start off strong. That's Brendan, who's 23 from Oregon, having a shit while his girlfriend, Mary, is watching on because they like to video call each other 24/7.
I spend every single hour, every single minute, every single second on video call with Mary every single day.
It turns out that any money that he has earned working, a bunch of jobs that he's had before he's had to give them away because Mary's really, really jealous, more on that in a second, he has given her and her family $50,000 to $60,000 to build or fix a house. Oh, and the way that he describes Mary at the start of this, it's like she's some sort of Mother Teresa of the Philippines. And let's just remember, this is just what she's told you.
I fell in love with her beautiful character. She's the top #1 student in her class, the top dancer on a dance team. She donates her time, charity, and churches teaching children how to read the Bible.
I am not here to kink shame anybody. If you've got a kink, oh, I'm jealous of you. I am so vanilla. Look at me. But I got to draw the line at sweating in shirts and other clothing items, sweating in them real good, getting them all dirty, rubbing them all over your body, chucking them in the post and sending them to your overseas girlfriend.
I've sent Mary some shirts that I would wear. I would sweat in them and get some BO in there. And then I'd ship them over to Mary and she would put them on or put it on a pillow and sleep with it. And she did the same thing for me.
She already has, 2 or 3 tattoos with his name on her. And just when you're thinking, oh, this is a bit obsessive, right? Oh, wait.
Is it okay if I put the phone up somewhere where my significant other can see me?
This is a whole nother level. Is this your first love?
No, it's not.
Oh, he's not allowed to be nice to any other women. He should never breathe, be near, look at, be on the same planet as other women. Fuck. Imagine being that insecure. He keeps saying that it's going to be easier when he gets there, and something tells me, I don't know, logic, that it won't. I know that it's no good to have a family member tell another family member how to live, but fuck, do it. Wrap this shit up immediately. It's going nowhere good. Start the RV up, rev it to shit, and drive it to somewhere where there's no internet connection and Mary can't get to him. And if he does drop off the face of the planet and Mary can't get to him, I really fear for Daniel Radcliffe.
He really looks like Justin Bieber and Harry Potter. So I was super excited.
I can see what she's talking about, generic white boy in glasses. And the best part is, even though he has described her as this, Mother Mary figure, turns out she's a little sneak. Yeah, Mary's a real piece of work.
But even though I loved him so much, I sometimes unplug the router when I go out. And then I tell him that we have power outages here.
While her overseas lover is sleeping, they're meant to stay connected 24/7, you see the rules. She wants to hang out with her friends, but what she has to do first is she has to unplug the router. I shit you not, this is real. She unplugs the router so the next day she can go, oh, it dropped out, the call dropped out because the router dropped out. And Mother Mary of the Philippines, her goodness doesn't stop there because she's decided that when her new lover gets to the Philippines to live with her, she's just going to ditch her friends because she's going to get that good, big American dick now.
So I am a virgin. I have never been touched. They said American have a big penis.
Also, does she not know that this is all being filmed and your Harry Potter American boyfriend, oh yeah, by the way, UK and America, same diff to her.
In the Philippines, the British, Canadian, we call it American.
Your UK American boyfriend, he's going to see all of this on the telly. Turns out they're both just as toxic as each other because she lost a scholarship because he didn't want her going to class, because other boys would be there. So, who's more to blame? I don't know. They're both just terrible for each other. And like I said, I'm not for family intervention normally, but this definitely needs to wrap up.
If it didn't work out, I will become a nun.
And I guess you're probably going to have to become a nun because I don't think it's going to work out. On the flight over there, she is just berating him because on one of his many flights to get to the Philippines, a woman has been seated next to him. Oh, what a dirty little cheat Harry American Potter is. You're a cheater, Harry. Or should I do Hagrid in an American accent? And she just goes on fuck you, girl. I don't want you to come here. Don't come here anymore. All of this while he's moving his entire life to go and see her. No, not just go and see her, live with her forever. Come on. And really, that's just me scratching the surface of the unhinged shit that has happened so far in another season of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Any of the bits that I missed, chuck them in the comments below, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. 90 days!